वृंदावन वासी आता वैष्णवेर गान, सतमे वंदना करी सवार चरण। नीलाचल वासी आता महाप्रभुर गान, भूमि ते पोडिया वंदो सभार चरण। नवद्वीप वासी अत महाप्रभुर भक्त,
महाप्रभुर भक्त,
सभार चरण वंदो हैया अनुरक्त।
सभार चरण वंदो हैया अनुरक्त।
महाप्रभुर भक्त यत गौड़ देशे स्थिति,
महाप्रभुर भक्त जत गौड़ देशे स्थिति।
सभार चरण वंदो करिया प्रणति,
सभार चरण वंदो करिया प्रणति।
ये देशे वैसे गौरांगेर गान, ऊर्ध्व बाहु करी वंदो सवार चरण।
ऊर्ध्व बाहु करी वंदो सवार चरण।
हया चेना हये बेना प्रभुर्यत दास,
हया चेन हये बेना प्रभुर्यत दास।
सवार चरण वंदो दंते करी घास,
सवार चरण वंदो दंते करी घास।
ब्रह्मांड तारिते शक्ति धरे जने जने,
ब्रह्मांड तारिते शक्ति धरे जने जने।
ये वेद पुराण गुण गाय ये वासुने,
ये वेद पुराणे गुण गाय जीवा सुने।
महाप्रभुर गण सब पतित पावन,
महाप्रभुर गण सब पतित पावन।
ताई लोभे मोहि पापी लोए नुशरण,
ताई लोभे मुई पापी लई नुशरण।
वंदना करिते मुई कत शक्ति धरी,
वंदन करिते मुई कत शक्ति धरी।
तमो बुद्धि दोषे मुई दंभ मात्र करी,
तमो बुद्धि दोषे मुई दंभ मात्र करी।
तथापि मुकेर भाग्य मनेर उल्लास,
तथापि मुकेर भाग्य मनेर उल्लास।
दोष क्षमी मोधमे कर निज दास,
दोष क्षमी मोधमे कर निज दास।
सर्ववांछा सिद्धि हय यम बंध छूटे,
सर्ववांछा सिद्धि होय यम बंध छूटे।
जगते दुर्लभ हैया प्रेम धन लूटे,
जगते दुर्लभ हैया प्रेम धन लूटे।
मनेर वासना पूर्ण अचिरात हय,
मनेर वासना पूर्ण अचिराते हय।
देवकी नंदन दास यही लोभे कय,
देवकी नंदन दास यही लोभे कय।
वृंदावन वासी यात वैष्णवेर गान, वृंदावन
वासी जत वैष्णवेर गान।
प्रथमे वंदना करी सवार चरण,
प्रथमे वंदन करी सवार चरण।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya
Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Yoga Pavan Harinam Sankirtan ki. Read the translation, very nice.
First of all, I offer glorifications to the feet of all of the Vaishnavas of Vrindavan. Praising of all of Mahaprabhu's Nilachal associates, I prostrate at their feet. I pray for loving attachment to the lotus feet of all of Mahaprabhu's Navadvip Bhaktas. I offer pranams at the feet of all of Mahaprabhu's Gauda Desha, Bengal devotees. With upraised arms, I pray to the feet of all of Gauranga's Bhaktas, in whichever country they may reside. Holding a straw between my teeth, I submit at the feet of all the servants of Mahaprabhu that were or will be. I have heard their glorification in the Vedas and Puranas, which proclaim that each one of his devotees has the Shakti to deliver an entire universe. Hearing of their glory, I have come with great eagerness to surrender to Mahaprabhu's Bhaktas, who are all Patita Pavan for sinners like me. What power do I have to glorify them? But out of my ignorance and unmitigating pride, I do so anyway, thinking myself so qualified. Even though I am dumb and unable to express their greatness, still my heart is joyful due to my great good fortune that the Vaishnavas have accepted me as their own, and Shri Gurudev has given me Harinam full of blissful pastimes. Forgive the faults of this fallen soul and make me your servant. They award the perfection of all desires, including freedom from death, and even that rarest treasure not found in this world, prema. All of one's pure, heartfelt desires will be fulfilled without delay. Devakinandandas, intensely eager for this, glorifies and prays to the Vaishnavas.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuvamilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yudapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namavom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Welcome all of you for the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 16th chapter. In the 16th chapter, the first section we discussed, Lord Chaitanya desiring to go to Vrindavan and all the loving servitors of Chaitanya stopping him by prolonging his stay in Jagannath Puri. Jola Yatra is coming, Rath Yatra is coming. Different festivals they would remind him, oh, now it is very cold now. It's not good to go in such cold season. Let it become little warm. In this way, all Chaturmas is there, now it's rainy season. Some reason they had to hold him. Whole idea was they didn't want to be separated from Lord Chaitanya, which goes to show the love of the Jagannath Puri Vaishnavas. They wanted to hold him back. So, the main point in that place is to appreciate the affection of the Vaishnavas with each other, called Priti Lakshanam. Because all of them had such a Priti Lakshanam with the Lord. They felt a very strong bond with him, like a family member. More than a family member. Like in Vrindavan, Lord Krishna was the child of not Yashoda and Nanda alone, but every Vrijavasi felt that Krishna is our son. They had that type of anyonyata, that type of mamata. Here also you find every Vaishnava wants to be with Mahaprabhu and doesn't want to see him going away for Vrindavan for a long time. They feel it is like a sky without full moon, or sky without the sun. It will be like a barren sky. So it is said, like Prithvi Bhushanam Raja, it is said. In the earth, if there is a Raja Rishi, ideal king, that would make the earth appear very beautiful. Sharvari Bhushanam Chandro, it is said. Similarly, if there is a Chandrama in the sky, full moon, then the sky looks very elegant and beautiful. Yeah. So in the same manner, it said Vidya Sarvasya Bhushanam. If somebody is a learned devotee of the Lord, then in all places, wherever he goes, people find him beautiful. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not just a beautiful devotee or a learned person, he is Supreme Lord Krishna. Like Krishna Chandra's presence in Vrindavan was so strongly felt by all Vrajavasis, they could not be separated from him even for a moment. Therefore it is said, Vrindavanam Parityajya Padamekam Nagachati. So Krishna cannot leave Vrindavan and go away. Vrajavasis are mad after him. So, in the same manner, Lord Chaitanya is desiring to go to Vrindavan, but Vaishnavas don't want him to leave his association. Now in the meantime, what happened? The devotees of Bengal come to Jagannath Puri. So we discussed this section already. The Bengali devotees, they are departing for Puri by assembling together, headed by Advaita Acharya Prabhu. And Shivanand Sen was the manager who arranged all the arrangements. And all the devotees' wives, Thaguranis also came. And they all arrived in Ramuna. Nityanand Prabhu, the priests who knew Nityanand Prabhu there, they were all very happy to receive the Vaishnavas. Yeah. And And the priest brought all the 12 Amritakeli pots and all that. They discussed the story of Madhavendra Puri. Yeah. Now earlier, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke about Madhavendra Puri's pastime of Gopal and everything. Kshirchur Gopinath. Now the same pastime was narrated by Nityananda Prabhu. Yeah. And the devotees became blissful. Then they arrived at Kataka, where they saw Sakshi Gopal. Now this time again Nityananda Prabhu related to Sakshi Gopal pastime also. Last time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu narrated two pastimes. Now Nityananda Prabhu narrated both the talks he gave. Nityananda Prabhu explained to them the pastime of Sakshi Gopal also. So then when they all arrived at Atarnala, he sent Govinda with 2 garlands for Advaita and Nityananda. And then they performed Sankirtan and they reached Puri. When they reached Narendra Sarovar, Mahaprabhu sent 2 more Vaishnavas, Swarup Damodar and other devotees with garlands for offering to those devotees. And then when they reached the Simhadwaram, the place of Lord Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu came out and met them, and along with them they visited Lord Jagannath. And then they all came to Lord Chaitanya's residence at Simhadwaram. They came to Gambhira, Mahaprabhu's residence. So Mahaprabhu actually, first standing in Simhadwar, he took them for darshan and then brought them to his place. And then a lot of prasadam by Vaninath Rai and Kashi Mishra was brought and distributed. So 4 months devotees remained there, enjoyed chanting, and then washing the Gudnija temple and Jagannath Yatra, everything happened. Now, one Krishnadas from Radhadesh, servant of Nityananda Prabhu, he filled a water pot, performed Abhishek for the Lord. Okay. And so Mahaprabhu saw the Hera Panchami festival after the Rath Yatra, and Advaita Acharya invited Mahaprabhu to come alone to his house. I was thinking that is a nice pastime. We can read a little bit before we proceed to 55 verse. Okay. Yeah. This is a pastime in Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ramakanta.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Ramakanta.
Jaya Sarva Vaishnavera Vallabha Ekanta.
Jaya Sarva Vaishnavera Vallabha Ekanta.
Yeah, read it.
All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the husband of the goddess of fortune. All glories to the only beloved Lord of all the Vaishnavas.
Yeah. So, Jaya Jaya Kripamaya Sri Vaikunthanatha.
Jaya Jaya Kripamaya Sri Vaikunthanatha.
Jiva Pratikara Prabhu Shubha Drishtipata.
Jiva Pratikara Prabhu Shubha Drishtipata. All glories to the merciful Lord of Vaikuntha. O Lord, please glance mercifully on the living entities.
Henamate Bhakta Goshti Ishwarera Sange.
Henamate Bhakta Goshti Ishwarera Sange.
Thakila Paramanande Sankirtana Range.
Thakila Paramanande Sankirtana Range. In this way, all the devotees remained with the Lord, enjoying the ecstasy of Sankirtana.
Yeah. And then let us go to the Advaita Acharya's pastime. I'll take you there directly. Here. One day the magnanimous lion like Advaita Acharya requested Lord, please take your lunch at my house today. I cook only a handful of rice. Please accept it so that my hands will become glorious. And Lord is telling Advaita Acharya, Prabhu bole ye jana tumhara anna khaya.
प्रभु बोले ये जना तुम्हारा अन्न खाया।
कृष्ण भक्ति कृष्ण से पाय सर्वथाया।
कृष्ण भक्ति कृष्ण से पाय सर्वथाया। Lord replied, whoever eats your rice certainly attains Krishna and his devotional service.
आचार्य तुम्हारा अन्न हमारा जीवन।
आचार्य तुम्हारा अन्न हमारा जीवन।
तुम्हें खाओ आइले हय कृष्णेर भोजन।
तुम्हें खाओ कृष्णेर भोजन। वो आचार्य, your rice is my life. Krishna certainly eats whatever you cook.
तुम्हें ये नैवेद्य कर करी आरंधन।
तुम्हें ये नैवेद्य कर निवेदन।
मागिया वो खाइते हमारा तति मन।
मागिया वो खाइते हमारा तति मन। When you prepare an offering for Krishna, I am ready to even beg for the remnants.
सुनिया प्रभुर भक्त वत्सलता वाणी की।
सुनिया प्रभुर भक्त वत्सलता वाणी की।
आनंदे अद्वैत भासे न नाही जानी।
आनंदे अद्वैत भासे न नाही जानी। Who can understand the ecstasy Advaita felt when he heard such affectionate words from the Lord?
परम संतोषित वे वासाय आइला।
परम संतोषित वे वासाय आइला।
प्रभुर भिक्षार सज्ज करीते लागिला।
प्रभुर भिक्षार सज्ज करीते लागिला। In great satisfaction, Advaita then returned home and made arrangements for the Lord's meal.
लक्ष्मी अंशे जन्म अद्वैतेर पतिव्रता।
लक्ष्मी अंशे जन्म अद्वैतेर पतिव्रता।
लागिला करीते कार्य हई हर्षित।
लागिला करीते कार्य हई हर्षित। Advaita's chaste wife, who was an expansion of Lakshmi, began to joyfully prepare for cooking.
प्रभुर प्रीतेर द्रव्य गौड़ देश हैते।
प्रभुर प्रीतेर द्रव्य गौड़ देश हैते।
यत आणि याचे सब लागिले न दिते।
यत आणि याचे लागिले न दिते. She gave Advaita those items that were dear to Lord that she had brought from Bengal.
रंदने वसीला श्री अद्वैत महाशय। चैतन्य चंद्रेरे करी हृदये विजय।
चैतन्य चंद्रेरे करी हृदय विजय। Sri Advaita Mahashaya then meditated on the Lord Chaitanya as he sat down and began cooking.
पतिव्रता व्यंजनेर परिपाटी करे।
पतिव्रता व्यंजनेर परिपाट करे।
यतेक प्रकार करे येन चित्ते स्फुरे।
यतेक प्रकार करे येन चित्ते स्फुरे। His chaste wife made preparation for cooking different vegetables according to the inspiration that manifested in her heart.
So, when we are cooking and offering to the Lord, depending on our sincerity, the Lord gives inspiration to make the bhoga more and more tastier. Because some devotees, when they cook in such a certain way, when you eat the prasad, you feel it is so compellingly tasty. You want to eat more and more and more. And you wonder how they have such a hand, isn't it? So the Lord inspires the devotees in the heart to add certain items, to modify the cooking in a certain way. These inspirations are given by the Lord in the heart, owing to their sincerity. शाके ईश्वरेर बड़ प्रीति इह जानी।
शाके ईश्वरेर बड़ प्रीति इह जानी।
नाना शाक दिले न प्रकार दश आनी।
नाना शाक दिले न प्रकार दश आनी। She knew the Lord was very fond of shaka, so she gave Advaita 10 varieties of shaka she had brought.
आचार्य रांधेन पति व्रता कार्य करे।
आचार्य रांधेन पति व्रता कार्य करे।
दुई जना भासे येन आनंद सागरे।
Dui jana basena ananda sagare. Advaita Acharya cooked and his chaste wife assisted. In this way, they both floated in an ocean of happiness.
So Advaita is telling his wife, "Oh, Mother of Krishnadas, listen, let me tell you what I am thinking." He's saying, "I don't know how, but I want the Lord to relish everything we have cooked there. If he comes along with other sannyasis, I am certain he will not eat very much." Yadi asi bena sannyasira goshti laya.
Yadi asi bena sannyasira goshti laya.
Kichu na kai bhagavattave janiyami iha.
Kichu na kai bhagavattave janiyami iha.
So, Apekshita yata yata mahanta sannyasi.
Apekshita yata yata mahanta sannyasi.
Sabe prabhura sange bhiksha karena asi.
Sabe prabhura sange bhiksha karena asi. Generally, all the sannyasis accompany the Lord every day to take their meals.
Sabe prabhure karena parama apeksha.
Sabe prabhure karena parama apeksha.
Prabhu sange sabha asi prite karena bhiksha.
Prabhu sange sabha asi prite karena bhiksha. They all have great respect for the Lord. So, out of affection, they take their meals with him.
Advaita chintena mane hena pakahaya.
Advaita chintena mane hena pakahaya.
Ekeshwara Prabhu asi karena vijaya.
Ekeshwara Prabhu asi karena vijaya. Advaita thought, how nice are all these preparations. If only the Lord would come alone.
Tabe ami iha sava parikhav aite.
Tabe ami iha sava parikhav aite.
Ye kamana mora siddha haya kon mate.
Ye kamana mora siddha hoye kamamate. Then I could make him eat all these preparations. But how can I fulfill this desire of mine?
Sadhva's desire is a spiritual desire. Huh? He simply wants to feed only Mahaprabhu, and other fellows will come and share the food. Because shark is made especially for Mahaprabhu. When you divide it, it becomes little. I was thinking. Hey mata mane chinte advaita acharya.
Hey mata mane chinte advaita acharya.
Randhana karena mane bhavi se hi karya.
Randhana karena mane bhavi se hi karya. Advaita Acharya continued to think in this way as he cooked.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Lord completed the chanting of his fixed number of rounds of the holy names and prepared to perform his noon duties. Ishwaro Karya Sankhya Namera Grahana. And then chanting of the holy name certain number of times. Yeah. And then the sannyasi who generally took their meal with the Lord also went to perform their noon duties. At the time, however, Indra, this comes a point here. Hena kale maha jhada vrishti achambite.
Hena kale maha jhada vrishti achambite.
Arambhila devaraja advaite rahite.
Arambhila devaraja advaite rahite. At that time, however, Indra, the king of the demigods, suddenly sent an intense shower of rain and strong winds for the satisfaction of Advaita.
Shila vrishti chaturdike baje jhana jhana.
Shila vrishti chaturdike baje jhana jhana.
Asambhava vatasa vrishtir nahi sima.
Asambhava vatasa vrishtir nahi sima. Hailstones began to fall everywhere. The wind blew fiercely and it rained without limit.
And all became darkened, and then all the sannyasis could not find the way to their residence. Wind was so forceful, no one could stand still. People were not knowing the direction. A lot of dust cloud was rising, like that. So where Advaita was cooking had only little rain and wind in that area. Amazing, no? See? Saveyata Sabe yata Shri Advaita Karena Randhana
Sabe yata Shri Advaita Karena Randhana
Tata Matrahaya Alpa Jadhavarishana.
Tata Matrahaya Alpa Jadhavarishana. The area where Shri Advaita was cooking, however, had only a little rain and wind.
Alpa Jada Varishana, right, in that arrangement. So, Yata Nyasi Bhiksha Kare Prabhu Samhati.
Yata Sannyasi Bhiksha Kare Prabhu Samhati.
Nahi ka uddesha karo keba gela gatkati.
Nahi ka uddesha karo keba gela gati. The sannyasis who generally took their meals with the Lord got lost. And no one knew where they went.
In the meantime, Lion like Advaita finished his cooking and cleaned the spot. I placed rice with little preparations, everything. All the items are mentioned, what all he kept. After particular Simajan each preparation, Advaita meditated on bringing Gaur Hari. Lord, and he meditated in such a way that the Lord would come alone. See? Ekeshwara Prabhu Aisena Yena Mate.
Ekeshwara Prabhu Aisena Yena Mate.
Yehi mata mane dhyana karena advaite.
Yehi mata mane dhyana karena advaite.
Yeah, you understood, no? Alone Mahaprabhu will come. And Lord Chaitanya came to his house alone as per his expectation. Hare Krishna, Bali Prema Sukhe.
Hare Krishna, Bali Prema Sukhe.
Pratyaksha Hailasi Advaita Sammukhe.
Pratyaksha Hailasi Advaita Sammukhe. The Lord was chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in ecstatic love as he came before Advaita.
Hare Krishna has come here directly. Sambrame Advaita Pada Padme Namaskari.
Sambrame Advaita Pada Padme Namaskari.
Asana Dilena Basilena Gaura Hari.
Asana Dilena Basilena Gaura Hari. Advaita offered respectful obeisances at the Lord's lotus feet, and then he offered a seat on which Gaurahari sat.
Yeah. And Binna Sangha Kehanahi Ishvara Kevala.
Binna Sangha Kehanahi Ishvara Kevala.
Dekhiya Advaita Haila Anande Vihvala.
Dekhiya Advaita Haila Anande Vihvala. Seeing that no one had come with the Lord, Advaita became overwhelmed with ecstasy.
Harishe Karena Patni Sahite Sevana.
Harishe Karena Patni Sahite Sevana.
Pada Prakshaliya Dena Chandana Vyajana.
Pada Prakshaliya Dena Chandana Vyajana. Along with his wife, Advaita happily washed the Lord's feet, offered him sandalwood pulp and fanned him.
Vasilena Gaura Chandra Ananda Bhojane.
Vasilena Gaura Chandra Ananda Bhojane.
Advaita Karena Pariveshana Apane.
Advaita Karena Pariveshana Apane. Gaurachandra then happily sat down to eat, and Advaita began to serve him.
Yate Kavyanjana Dena Advaita Harishe.
Yate Kavyanjana Dena Advaita Harishe.
Prabhu Karena Pari Graha Prema Rase.
Prabhu Karena Pari Graha Prema Rase. The Lord accepted with love whatever vegetable preparation was joyfully offered to him by Advaita.
So Advaita is joyfully offering and Lord is lovingly accepting. This is a wonderful combination. Yate ka vyanjana prabhu bhojana karena.
Yate ka vyanjana prabhu bhojana karena.
Sakalera kichu kichu avashya yedena.
Sakalera kichu kichu avashya yedena. The Lord would leave a small portion of each vegetable preparation uneaten.
like remnants, yeah. Advaitera Gaura Chandra Balena Hasiya.
Advaitera Gaura Chandra Balena Hasiya.
Kene Yedi Vyanjana Jana Tumi Iha.
Kene Yedi Vyanjana Jana Tumi Iha. Gaurachandra then smiled and said to Advaita, "Do you know why I am leaving these remnants?"
Somebody may think that this is kept as uchishta for family members to eat, but Mahaprabhu will say now, you will be amazed. You see what he says. Yateka vyanjana khai chahi jani bara.
Yateka vyanjana khai chahi jani bara.
Atayeva kichu kichu yediye sabara.
Atayeva kichu kichu yediye sabara. I left a portion of each preparation behind because I want to see what preparations I have eaten.
Because so much variety you are giving, I am wondering. Hasiya balena Prabhu sunaha acharya.
Hasiya balena Prabhu suniya acharya.
Kotaya shikhilayeta randanera karya.
Kotaya shikhilayeta randanera karya. The Lord smiled as he asked, "Listen, Acharya, where have you learned to cook all these preparations?"
Amen. Amitaye mata kabu nahi kai shaka.
Amitaye mata kabu nahi kai shaka.
Sakali vichitra yata kariya chapaka.
Sakali vichitra yata kariya chapaka. I have never before eaten such shaka. Whatever you have cooked is wonderful.
That is one of the favorites of Mahaprabhu, shaka. Yatadena Sri Advaita Prabhu Sabha Khaya.
Yatadena Sri Advaita Prabhu Sabha Khaya.
Bhakta Vancha Kalpataru Shri Gaurangaraya.
Bhakta Vancha Kalpataru Shri Gaurangaraya. The Lord ate whatever Advaita offered. For Lord Gauranga is like a desire tree, fulfilling all the desires of his devotees.
Then he is selling all the items. Lord accepted yogurt, milk, ghee, cream, sandesh, whatever else was given by Advaita. In this way, Supreme Lord Chaitanya took his meal and satisfied as a lion like Advaita. Lord was finishing his meal, Advaita began offering prayers to Indra. आज इंद्र जान लो तुम्हारा अनुभव.
आज इंद्र जान लो तुम्हारा अनुभव.
आज जानी लाना तुम्हें निश्चय वैष्णव.
आज जानी लाना तुम्हें निश्चय वैष्णव. O Indra, today I have come to know your prowess. Today I have come to know that you are certainly a Vaishnava.
Why he is saying this? Because I had a strong desire that Mahaprabhu should come alone. And you are like a Vanchakalpataru who fulfilled my desire. Therefore you are a Vaishnava. That's the logic. आज है ते तुम्हारे दीवाना पुष्प जला.
आज है ते तुम्हारे दीवाना पुष्प जला.
आज इंद्र तुम्हें मोरे किनीला केवल.
आज इंद्र तुम्हें मोरे किनीला केवल. From today, Indra, I will offer you water and flowers. For today, you have certainly purchased me.
He is thanking Indra. Prabhu bale aaj ye Indrera bada stuti.
Prabhu bale aaj ye Indrera bada stuti.
की है तू इहा कहा देखी मोर प्रति.
की है तू इहा कहा देखी मोर प्रति. The Lord inquired, why are you offering nice prayers to Indra today? Please tell me.
अद्वैता बलेन तुम्हें करह भोजन.
अद्वैता बलेन तुम्हें करह भोजन.
की कार्य तुम्हारा इहा करिया श्रवण.
की कार्य तुम्हारा यहाँ करिया श्रवण.
He is asking, my Lord, you just eat your prasad. What will you gain by knowing about this? की कार्य तुम्हारा इहा करिया श्रवण. He is not telling the secret. प्रभु बले आर के ने लुकाओ आचार्य.
प्रभु बले आर के न लुकाओ आचार्य.
यत झड़ वृष्टि सब तुम्हारी से कार्य.
यत झड़ वृष्टि सब तुम्हारी से कार्य. The Lord said, "O Acharya, why are you trying to hide the truth? The rain and winds that came were all you were doing."
You were doing. But by your arrangement, the rains and winds came. I know the secret of why you are praying to Indra. He's saying, this is not the season for strong winds, yet strong winds, intense rain and great hailstorm suddenly appeared. तुम इच्छा करिया से ये सब उत्पात
तुम्हें इच्छा करिया से ये सब उत्पात
कराइया अच्छा ताहा बुझिल साक्षात
करिया अच्छा ताहा बुझिल साक्षात. I have understood without doubt that all these disturbances were arranged by your will.
I will now explain why you had Indra do all this. You thought that if I came with sannyasis, I would not eat very much, you know. Sannyasi rasangayami karile bhojana.
Sannyasi rasangayami karile bhojana.
Kichu na khaiba ami, yehi tumhara mana.
Kichu na khaibe ami.
You have to understand his mind, एकेश्वर आले से हमारा सकला
एकेश्वर आले से हमारा सकला
खाओ या निज इच्छा करिबा सफला
खाओ या निज इच्छा करिबा सफला. But if I came alone, you could fulfill your desire by feeding me everything you could.
Now he's saying, therefore he created all disturbances, stop others from coming. Harpers understand. The fact that Indra carried out your order does not demonstrate your actual potency. It was his good fortune that he got an opportunity to serve you. Amazing, na? It's clarifying. Indra आज्ञाकारी है तुम्हारा कौन शक्ति
इंद्र आज्ञाकारी है तुम्हारा कौन शक्ति
भाग्य से इंद्र रहे तुम्हारे करे भक्ति
भाग्य से इंद्र रहे तुम्हारे करे भक्ति. The fact that Indra carried out your order does not demonstrate your actual potential. It was his good fortune that he got an opportunity to serve you.
कृष्ण न करे न यार संकल्प अन्य
कृष्ण न करे न यार संकल्प अन्य
था ये करिते पारे कृष्ण साक्षात सर्वथा
ताये करिते पारे कृष्ण साक्षात सर्वथा. Even Lord Krishna does not refuse your request. You are able to make him appear anywhere.
He offered Ganga Jal and Tulasi to Shaligram, and he asked the Lord to descend, and Lord Chaitanya came because of that. So you are able to make him appear in this world by your power of calling. He is arranging some wind and rain, wonderful, for one whose words are respected to Krishna Chandra. He is asking. If somebody's word. Krishna Chandra yare vakya kare na palana.
Krishna Chandra vakya kare na palana.
Ki adbhuta tare ye jadhavarishana.
Ki adbhuta tare ye jadhavarishana. Is arranging for some wind and rain wonderful for one whose words are respected by Krishna Chandra?
Yeah.
He is arranging some wind and rain, wonderful for one whose order Amaraja, time and death carry on their head, whose lotus feet are desired by the best of the yogis and munis, and by remembering whom one is free from all bondage.
Glorifying Advaita said is Mahavishnu. Who in this world knows you perfectly? Only by your mercy can one get put of devotion service. Advaita is denying. He says that Advaita balena tumi sevaka vatsala.
Advaita balena tumi sevaka vatsala.
Kaya manavakyami dhariye bala.
Kaya manavakyami
dhariye bala.
Advaita said, you are very affectionate to your servants. I derive strength because I have accepted this fact with my body, mind and words.
Amazing exchange between. सर्वकाल सिंह आमी तोरा भक्ति बले
सर्वकाल सिंहामी तोरा भक्ति भले
यही वर मोरे ना छाड़ीबा कोन काले
यही वर मोरा ना छाड़िया कोन काले May I always remain as powerful as lion by the strength of devotional service to you. Please give me the benediction that you will never abandon me.
What a beautiful prayer, huh? Amazing, no? Morana chadiba kona kale. At any time you will never leave me, you will always be with me like this. And give me the strength to remain like a powerful lion. Hey Mata Duyi Prabhu, Vako Vakya Rase.
Hey Mata Duyi Prabhu, Vakyo Vakya Rase.
Bhojana Sampurna Haila Ananda Visheshe.
Bhojana Sampurna Haila Ananda Visheshe. In this way, the two Prabhus released their discussion as the Lord happily finished his meal.
Okay. See here, one point is making. See, here it says here, you can read this one. Read this.
Sri Advaita Prabhu. Since Sri Advaita Prabhu desired to become happy by feeding Sri Chaitanya Sri Mahaprabhu alone, Indra, the king of the demigods, created a natural calamity to stop the other sannyasis from coming. As a result, Mahaprabhu came alone and Advaita Prabhu felt satisfaction by feeding him. This topic was revealed by Sri Advaita Prabhu to his own servants.
Okay, he reveals. And then here is another point. Yeah, read it.
But some people who do not accept Advaita Prabhu as an unalloyed servant of Mahaprabhu do not approve of such factual incidents. Rather, they consider Sri Gaurasundara subordinate to Sri Advaita and thus endeavor to modify the service attitude of Advaita Prabhu. Although such ignorant materialistic people identify themselves as the followers of Advaita, they are not to be seen. In other words, if one happens to see the face of such a person, one would have to purify himself that bad association by taking bath in Ganges.
Actually, there are some followers of Advaita Acharya who want to proclaim that Chaitanya is subordinate to Advaita Acharya, and they never accept the servitorship of Advaita Acharya to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But the fact is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, and Advaita Prabhu wanted to always respect him. Although he was elderly, still he wanted to be subordinate to Krishna. But that is not understandable to these people. Hari Shankare Rayena Prita Satya Katha.
Hari Shankare Rayena Prita Satya Katha.
Abuddha Prakrita Jane Na Bujhe Sarvatha.
Abuddha Prakrita Jane Na Bujhe Sarvatha. The bond of love between Hari and Shankara is factual, yet it cannot be understood by ignorant materialistic persons.
Now, who is Hari? Who is Shankara? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Hari, Advaita is Shankara. So they both are like thick friends. They have friendship. They have the relationship is difficult to understand for common people. Ekera aprite haya dohara aprita.
Ekera aprite haya dohara aprita.
Hari Hare yena tena Chaitanya Advaita.
Hari Hare yena tena Chaitanya Advaita. If someone displaces either of them, they will both be displeased.
Why? Because if you displease Chaitanya, who will be displeased then? Advaita Prabhu. And if you displease Advaita Acharya Prabhu, then Chaitanya is connected to him strongly. So in this way we will end up displacing both. For example, if Lord Chaitanya is offended, Advaita becomes displeased. Seeing him displeased, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will become displeased. Like that he is saying. Yeah.
The same relation between Hari and Shankara, was manifested between Lord Chaitanya and Advaita.
Yeah. Advaita described all these topics for the relevance of the world. See, here he's saying one who is able to understand Advaita knows that there's no difference between him and the Supreme Lord, which means, Advaitam Harinatvaidat Acharyam Bhakti Shamsanat. Yeah?
Advaitam Harinadvaitam.
No. Advaitam Harinadvaitat
Advaitam Harinadvaitat
Acharyam Bhakti Shamsanat
Acharyam Bhakti Samsanat
Bhaktavataram Isham Tam
Bhaktavataram Isham
Advaitacharyam Ashraye.
Advaitacharyam Ashraye.
Good translation.
Because he is not different from Hari, the Supreme Lord, he is called Advaita. And because he propagates the cult of devotion, he is called Acharya. He is the Lord and the incarnation of Lord's devotee. Therefore, I take shelter of him.
That's true. Actually, he is not different from Hari, like Shiva and Vishnu, but actually he takes a subordinate position. And he propagates the cult of devotion. Yeah. See, anyone who hears these pastimes with devotion will achieve the most auspicious devotion of Krishna. Hari Bol. Yeah. Okay, this is from Chaitanya Bhagavat. We go back to. Therefore, I went to this because this section we couldn't complete the previous class. So I thought such a beautiful section it is. Elaborating, because here Kaviraj Goswami doesn't describe what he said. All these episodes have been elaborately described by Sri Vrindavan Thakur. Then one day Shiva Sakrakshman, like that he has gone. Only one line he has said. So I got elaboration from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Beautiful night was. So Advaita and Mahaprabhu relationship is so sweet. Like you see, Mahaprabhu is appreciating Advaita, saying that the varieties of shark that you made is so delicious. How you made so many varieties. He's amazed. And he's saying that I'm keeping little of each variety to count finally how many varieties have you made. He's keeping. And also, and Mahaprabhu said, this is certainly eaten by Lord Krishna, otherwise it can't be so tasty. And anyone who eats this prasad will definitely become a devotee. All this glorification Mahaprabhu does about prasad. And Advaita Acharya's side, he feels that, I should feed Mahaprabhu very nicely. Yes, it is here. Amazing exchanges. From Chaitanya Bhagavat, very. Prabhura Priya Vyanjana Sabara. No, we were in 59, no? 59, no? Let's proceed to the next section. Now, what section comes now? 59. Chaitanya bids farewell to Bengali devotees. That starts from here. Next section starts. Chaturmasya ante puna nityanande laya.
Chaturmasya ante puna nityananda laya.
Kiva yukti kare nitya nibrite vasya.
Kiva yukti kare nitya nibrite vasya.
Read it? Yeah. This is 49, no? Correct.
At the end of the four
this is 60, I think.
Chaturmasya. At the end of the fourth month.
Yeah. Is it correct? It's 58, 59 only, no? Yeah. I read it. Yeah.
At the end of the 4-month Chaturmasya period, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again consulted with Nityananda Prabhu daily in a solitary place.
Now, similar to the previous chapter, here also one by one meeting is going to come. Here meeting with Nityananda Prabhu now. This is a very extraordinary section. Very, very beautiful section. In the next 20 minutes we will try to cover it, this section. Because here Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu discussion, exchanges will come. Till now we read exchange of Advaita and Mahaprabhu exchange. And that was from Chaitanya Bhagavat. Whereas this is Chaitanya Charitamrita here. Very, very nice exchange of their humility and their sweet exchange. Yeah.
No one could understand what their consultation was about.
आचार्य गोसाई प्रभु के कहे ठारे ठोरे,
आचार्य गोसाई प्रभु के कहे थारे तोरे,
ठारे ठोरे,
थारे टोरे।
ये ठा। आचार्य तरजा पड़े केह बुझिते ना पारे,
आचार्य तरजा पड़े केह बुझिते ना पारे।
Yeah.
Then Srila Advaita Acharya said something to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through gestures and read some poetic passages which no one understood.
तार मुख देखी हासे सचिर नंदना,
तार मुख देखी हासे सचिर नंदना,
अंगीकार जानी आचार्य करे नर्तन,
अंगीकार जानी आचार्य करे नर्तन. Seeing the face of Advaita Acharya, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu smiled. Understanding that the Lord had accepted the proposal, Advaita Acharya started to dance.
Nobody understood what is a good baat. किबा प्रार्थना किबा आज्ञा केहना बुझिला,
किबा प्रार्थना किबा आज्ञा केहना बुझिला,
आलिंगन करी प्रभु तारे विदाय दिला,
आलिंगन करी प्रभु तारे विदाय दिला.
Yeah.
No one knew what Advaita Acharya's request or what the Lord ordered. After embracing the Acharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bade him farewell.
So, this section here till now, after the Advaita Prasadam program was over, Mahaprabhu was meeting. So these are all confidential talks between very exalted souls, about which many people from a distance try to guess. Correct, no? But on our own, we may not be able to guess. When it is mentioned, like for example, Mahaprabhu called Nityananda Prabhu and had a confidential talk for a long time. It is a previous chapter, and previously. And it says that Mahaprabhu told him to get married. Now everybody is speculating why Mahaprabhu told him to get married. Why can't he become a sannyasi? Is he not a strong personality to take up sannyas? Some people may talk. Somebody may talk that Mahaprabhu just wants him to go and settle in Bengal and get married and live a peaceful family life like any other ordinary person. Like that some people said, which is aparad, great offense they say. And those who are intelligent understood that Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda are not different. But one is playing the role of a very staunch sannyasi. Another one should play the role of a grihastha to be available for one and all, very liberally and very easily. Therefore Mahaprabhu told him. Therefore whenever great souls meet and discuss, people get half-baked information and then they float it around as if they are the knowers of some confidential information. But what they carry is a half-baked information, which is very dangerous. It may lead to aparadhas also. Similarly, here also Advaita Acharya requested Mahaprabhu something. Mahaprabhu smiled, which means it was permission was given by him, sanction. He started dancing. So what he requested, what Mahaprabhu permitted, nobody could understand. He says. Then he goes Nityananda. नित्यानंदे कहे प्रभु सुनह श्रीपाद,
नित्यानंद कहे प्रभु सुनह श्रीपाद,
ये आमी मागी तुम्ही करह प्रसाद,
ये आमी मागी तुम्ही करह प्रसाद. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then told Nityananda Prabhu, please hear me, O holy man. I now request something of you. Kindly grant my request.
प्रतिवर्ष नीला चले तुम्ही ना शिवा,
प्रतिवर्ष नीला चले तुम्ही ना शिवा,
गौड़े रही मोर इच्छा सफल करिबा,
गौड़े रही मोर इच्छा सफल करिबा. Do not come to Jagannath Puri every year, but stay in Bengal and fulfill my desire.
Yeah. Very special. It's a long purport. It's long purport, you see, but we can see from the notes 1 minute. This is 1664, no? Okay, I'll open it. Yeah, this is the one. Mahaprabhu is giving a specific instruction. Prati Varsha Nilachare Tumi na asiba. Every year you don't come to Jagannath Puri. Okay, once in 2-3 years you may come, but don't come every year. Why? Answer is Gaude Rahi. Live in Gaudadesh, Bengal. Mora Icha, my this year, Safala Kariba. Make it happen. I read here you read it.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message must be spread elaborately in Bengal, and in his absence, not a second person is capable of doing it. Nityananda Prabhu was requested not to come every year to Jagannath Puri, although seeing Lord Jagannath greatly benefits everyone. Does this mean that the Lord was refusing Nityananda Prabhu a fortunate opportunity? No.
Yeah.
One who is a faithful person, servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, must execute his order, even if one has to sacrifice going to Jagannath Puri to see Lord Jagannath there.
This is the main lesson here. That means, seeing Jagannath is wonderful, it's purifying, elevating, blissful, but it is not as important as executing the order. Like Prabhupada was going to America, he told the disciples that my friends are all celebrating Janmashtami in India, but I am away from all of them. And the holy Dham of Vrindavan today is such a beautiful festival. So the disciples said, why did you then come here? Why don't you stay back and attend the festival? Prabhupada said, if I stay back, how will I fulfill the order of my Guru to go to America and preach? Therefore I came. So in this way, Vaishnava may feel a tug of war in his heart. He wants to be in the Dham with all God brothers and enjoy the festival of the Lord, in fond remembrance of the Lord. But on the other hand, he has preaching duties which pull him like that. Yeah, that is, therefore he focuses on duty more. Yeah. Preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult throughout the world is more important than staying in Vrindavan or Jagannath Puri for one's own personal satisfaction.
See, that is the pastime of Krishna's servant. One servant, I think Shridham only, I think. He was fanning Krishna. Daruk. He was fanning Krishna. While looking at Krishna's beauty and innocence and purity and attractiveness, the tears started gliding down from his eyes. And that was blocking his eyes. So he was thinking that this ecstasy is making my body tremble. Hair is standing on end. Now if I faint unconscious, then what will be affected? Seva will be affected. So he cursed the ecstasy. Hey ecstasy, don't come so that I can render service to Krishna like that. That is the platform of pure devotees. Go ahead.
Krishna consciousness is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. Therefore, sincere devotees must carry out his desire. That will satisfy the Lord.
Many times devotees ask, Prabhu, should I go for yatra or should I stay back? I would ask them, what are the managers requesting? Prabhu, they are telling me to stay back, to do pujari service. All my other friends are going. So I am thinking of, escaping from this pujari service and going to Dham. Then I would ask them, okay, you can do that, but if you do that, will managers not suffer? So they may say, Prabhuji, that's not my problem. I want to be with my friends. Manager suffers, what can I do? So tomorrow if this fellow becomes manager, what will happen? Correct? No? So therefore, one should not too much be interested in one's own sense gratification. Rather, one should find out what is the need for the mission. Otherwise, he will be whimsically doing something. Yeah. It's not that one should act whimsically for his own
personal sense.
Lesson 2, you read it?
Lesson 2. This order comes down through the parampara. The spiritual master presents these orders to the disciples.
Yeah.
It is the duty of the disciple to carry out the order of Guru worldwide.
Yes, correct. Yes. So for the pleasure of Guru, one should actually, which means sometimes the desire of Guru may be so prominent that we may not be happy. One example I'll tell you. When Subal Prabhu was called by Prabhupada to Vrindavan, and he was very happy. Prabhupada is calling me to Vrindavan where the cuckoos are cooing, peacocks are dancing, and there are bushes of Vrindavan where Radha and Krishna and gopis dance. Oh, I will go to Vrindavan and I will dance around in Vrindavan. Because he had heard about Vrindavan in the lectures and abroad. So many of the Westerners used to come to Vrindavan to see the beauty of Vrindavan. But then now Vrindavan is spoiled by so many things now. Spoiled since Vrindavan cannot be spoiled any time. But for the external material vision, it appears very commercial nowadays. So when at that time in the 70s, it was a very pure place, very nice place. So Prabhu came and then he straight went to watch all the different places of Vrindavan, holy dhams and everything. Then when he came to Prabhupada said, see, I want you to count the cement bags and then get the construction done. So he was like shocked. Prabhupada, I thought I'll come to Vrindavan to chant, dance and preach and practice, get more Shakti for my spiritual life. But then you are telling me to... Prabhupada said, no, even Krishna told Arjuna to fight the battle. Krishna didn't tell Arjuna, you are my Saka, come let us both enjoy together in forest herding the cows. He didn't say that. He told them, my order to you is fight the battle. So in the same manner, I am telling you to fight this battle of receiving the 7 bags and arranging a big construction of Krishna Balram temple. Correct, no? So order of Guru is more important than our own sense gratification. In fact, if one is adamantly attached to watching the deities and chanting more rounds, not obeying order of Guru, then that spiritual activity will become mundane and it will be counted as sense gratification also. Because disciple is doing on his own without following the order of Guru. That is the point. That is the main point here. Taha siddhi kare hai na, anye na dekhiye. हमारा दुष्कर कर्म तुम्हारे है Yeah.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, you can perform a task that even I cannot do.
Even I cannot do a task which you can do, yeah.
But for you, I cannot find anyone in Gauda Desha who can fulfill my mission there.
This is another very elaborate purport, very beautiful purport, yeah. Read it. Lord
Chaitanya's mission to deliver 100% fallen souls in Kali Yuga.
Yeah. Okay, you can read the purport and then we'll come to this, you will appreciate. Very important verse. Taha siddhi kare hai na anye na dekhiye.
Taha siddhi kare hai na anye na dekhiye.
Hamara dushkara karma tomahite hai.
Hamara dushkarma karma tomahite hai.
This is what Mahaprabhu said, no? Nobody can fulfill my mission in Gauda Desha or Bengal there. Why Mahaprabhu is saying this? Because Mahaprabhu has been asked by his mother to stay in Jagannath Puri. And he won't be able to go to Vrindavan permanently. He won't be able to go to Bengal permanently. No? He has to stay where? Therefore, Mahaprabhu decided that if I cannot do in these 2 places, what I will do, I will send my team. Like Mahaprabhu sent a 6-member team of 6 Goswamis to Vrindavan. Similarly, he want to send Nityananda Prabhu to Bengal, West Bengal. That is his plan. Read it.
Lord Chaitanya's mission is to deliver the fallen souls of this age. In this age of Kali, practically 7% of the population is fallen.
Sometimes Prabhupada is 99%. Otherwise, 10% only,
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu certainly delivered many fallen souls, but his disciples mainly came from the upper classes.
Like for example, Sarva Bhattacharya, Prakashanand Saraswati, such people. And also the 6 Goswamis we see, Rup Sanatan, very advanced, ministers and all. Raghunatha Goswami, rich family, very rich person. Gopal Bhatta Goswami, from a family which was shastrically, a very Shastri family, very pure family. So Mahaprabhu dealt with class type of audience, yes?
But his disciples mainly came from the upper classes. For example, he delivered Sri Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and many others who were socially elevated but fallen from the
spiritual point of
view. Srila Rupa and Sanatana Goswamis were situated in the government service, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was the topmost scholar of India. Similarly, Prakashananda Saraswati was a leader of many thousands of Mayavadi sannyasis. It was Srila Nityananda Prabhu, however, who delivered persons like Jagai and Madhya.
Yeah.
Therefore, Lord Chaitanya says, Amara
Dushkara karma, tama haite haye.
Jagai and Madhya were delivered solely by Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. When they injured Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya became angry and decided to kill them with his Sudarshan Chakra. But Nityananda Prabhu saved them from the Lord's wrath and delivered them.
In the incarnation of Gauranitai.
In the incarnation of Gauranitai, the Lord is not supposed to kill demons, but is supposed to deliver them by preaching Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
In the case of Jagai and Madhya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so angry that he would not have immediately killed them. But Nityananda Prabhu was so kind that he not only saved them from the death, but elevated to the transcendental position. Thus, what was not possible for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was carried out by Nityananda Prabhu.
So Mahaprabhu said, see, I evoked Sudarshan Chakra to kill Jagai and Madhya out of anger. So I am a, chakra wielding preacher. Whereas who are you? You are a more merciful preacher. Say, I would have only cut their heads and liberated them and sent them to Brahman. But you actually, by your merciful glance on them and tolerance, you delivered them love of God. So out of the two, who is the better preacher? Like that Mahaprabhu is saying. And then Prabhupada is saying on top class para here. Read this similarly.
Similarly, if one is true to Gauranitai service in the disciple succession, he can never excel.
He can
even excel Nityananda Prabhu's service. This is the process of disciplic succession.
Yeah. See, Prabhupada is saying, if one is fixed up in Gauranitai service in our Guru Parampara, he can even excel Nityananda Prabhu also. That means Nityananda excels Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Prabhupada says that somebody can excel means who is that person? It's Prabhupada only. He is not quoting his name, but he is actually saying that will explain more now. You will see that even he can excel Nityananda Prabhu. Read further.
Nityananda
No. This is the process of
disciplic succession.
Yes.
Nityananda Prabhu delivered Jagai and Madhya, but a servant of Nityananda Prabhu, by his grace, can deliver many thousands of Jagai and Madhya.
Prabhupada delivered 10,000. Correct, no? That's what he is saying.
That is the special benediction of the disciplic succession. One who is situated in the disciplic succession can be understood by the result of his activities.
What is that verse? Vaishnavera kriya mudra vignya what is that? Tara pravartan. It comes now. Krishna Shakti vina anahi tara pravartan. That's the verse. That means without Krishna Shakti, nobody can do such powerful preaching. That's what he is saying. Yeah. Yes.
This is always true as far as the activities of the Lord and his devotees are concerned. Therefore, Lord Shiva says,
Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnod aradhanam param tasmat parataram devi tadiyanam samarchanam.
Of all the types of worship of Lord Vishnu is best.
But better than worship of Vishnu is worship of his devotee, Vaishnava. By the grace of Vishnu, Vaishnava can enter better service than Vishnu. That is a special prerogative for a Vaishnava. The Lord actually wants to see his servants work more gloriously than himself. For instance, in the battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna provoked Arjuna to fight because all the warriors and battlefield were to die by Krishna's plan. So Krishna himself did not want to take the credit. Rather, he gave the credit to Arjuna. He wanted Arjuna to take it. Tasmat pamuttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrun bhungshva rajyam samriddham mayaiva yete nihita purvameva nimittamatram bhavasadvyasachin. Yeah.
Therefore, get up, prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom.
He says, Bhungshva Rajya. I don't want your Rajya. I will become your charioteer and help you. But once you get the worldly kingdom, will you ask for a share? No, everything will be yours. You take it. Credit also you take it, that you conquered all these soldiers. And the worldly, unrivaled kingdom also you take. Krishna is very detached. Yeah. Yes.
They are already put to death by my arrangement. And you, O Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight.
Yeah. That's
Thus, the Supreme Personality of Godhead gives credit to a devotee who performs any heavy task perfectly. Hanumanji or Bajrangi, the servant of Lord Ramachandra, serves as another example. It was
he jumped over the sea in one leap, reached the shore of Lanka, and also he made the stone bridge to assist, floating the stones on the sea by writing Rama's names. Many things he did. Read that if you simply follow.
If we simply follow Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction and follow in footsteps of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, this Krishna consciousness movement can advance, and even more difficult tasks can be performed by the preachers remaining faithful to the service of.
That when Prabhupada says, I have done something, my followers may do something bigger than me. It's not that I am the only one who has done the highest thing, he says. And that is, how are they able to do better than Prabhupada also? That is because he says that the parampara, that's how it works. The superior wants to see the subordinate do wonders, like that he says. So, and now see what Nityananda will say. Nityananda kahe ame deha tumi prana.
Nityananda kahe ame deha tumi prana.
Deha prana bhinna nahe yeita pramana.
Deha prana bhinna nahe yeita pramana.
So this we will read it the next class, because this will require some explanation. 30. This is 1666. Srila Prabhupada ki